Hello, everybody, and welcome in to Mounties Midweek. I'm Drew Patrick. On today's episode, we break down track and field's performances at Bucknell and Susquehanna, plus we mic up Coach Rohl for the meet in Lewisburg. The men's track and field team and Lindsey Payne from the women's team traveled to Lewisburg, Pennsylvania to take part in the Bucknell Bison Open and Multi. On Friday, Lindsey Payne took part in the 5K, finishing third with a time of 18:39.08, placing her 10th all-time in program history while notching the 5th fastest run in the conference this season. Caden Fisher competed in the 60-meter hurdles for his first event on the day, finishing with a time of 8:80. In Fisher's second race of the day, he was joined by teammates Henry Polanco, Terrence Quaker, and Mamadou Diallo in the 200-meter dash. Polanco compiled a PR with a time of 23:41, Quaker notched a new PR with 23:58, and Diallo and Fisher finished in 24:15 and 24:47 respectively. The first day closed out with the distance medley relay, and the Mansfield team of Jacob Getzel, Ramdy Melendez, Travis Keefe, and Josh Reismo finished with a time of 11:09.59. Day 2 saw freshmen rise up the record boards. Terrence Quaker compiled the 500-meter. He finished in second place in that race with a time of 1:07.85. That is the 6th fastest 500 in school history. Christian Tanner continued the record-rising day in the 3K. He took a second-place finish with a PSAC qualifying time of 8:51.86. That is good enough for 10th all-time in Mountie history. It is also the second fastest time in the PSAC this year. Kevin Heeman hit a PR in the mile with a time of 4:38.89, and then in their second race of the weekend, Henry Polanco and Ramdy Melendez ran in the 60-meter dash, crossing the finish line in 7.15 and 7.50. Both athletes also competed in their third race of the weekend, competing in the 400-meter dash. They were joined by senior Mamadou Diallo and sophomore Caden Fisher. Diallo had the top Mountie time with 52:48. Polanco, Fisher, and Melendez followed with times of 54:85, 55:64, and 56:05 respectively. The Mountie men have a week off before traveling up to Boston, Massachusetts for a 2-day event at Boston University on February 14th and 15th. The women's team was at the Susquehanna University's SU Challenge. Shelby Alexander finished the mile in 5:58.17, earning a top 10 finish and setting a new PR, while freshman Mackenzie Lamort came in right behind her with a time of 5:59.97. Freshman Lauren Ensminger finished her first collegiate indoor 5K in 20:27.40, and freshman Madison Fox placed 7th out of a field of 15 in the high jump with a mark of 1.47 meters. The women's next meet is back in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania, when they return to Susquehanna University to compete in the SU Invitational on Saturday, February 15th. The basketball teams had 2 matchups this past week. The first one, they started with Pitt Johnstown on Wednesday. In the women's game, a slow third quarter was the difference, and the Mountain Cats get the victory by a score of 84-59. On the men's side of the day, Trevor English went off with 26 points and 18 rebounds. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and the Mounties fall 107-69. The teams are then back in action on Saturday, traveling to Westchester. In the women's game, Jasmine Perez spotted 13 points, but the Mounties fall in this one by a score of 79-52. On the men's side of things, Jazz Farrell continued his stellar freshman year with 16 points on 6 of 10 shooting, but a slow first half doomed the Mounties, who fall 89-58. The teams have 2 home matchups this weekend, welcoming Lock Haven on Wednesday and Shippensburg this Saturday. The Mansfield University Athletic Department is teaming up with the Mansfield Kiwanis Club to launch the Souls for Souls project to collect and donate sneakers to the Got Sneakers campaign during the month of February. Director of Athletics Peggy Carl said in a statement about the campaign, quote, "We are so honored to be partnering with the Kiwanis Club on this important initiative. It seems like an obvious fit for athletics, both in terms of the project and in terms of community service element. We challenge all Mounties to clean out your closets, bring your old, tread-worn athletic shoes, and in the process do something that will benefit others and clean up our environment," end quote. The Mountaineer Athletic Department has placed boxes around campus to encourage involvement with the Mansfield University staff, students, and local community. Boxes are located at Decker Gymnasium, Kelchner Fitness Center, the campus bookstore, and the lobby of all 4 residence halls. A year removed from reaching the PSAC postseason for the first time since 2014, the Mansfield University softball team was picked to finish 4th in the PSAC Central Division after a voting conducted amongst conference head coaches was released on Wednesday, January 29th. Head coach Edith Gallagher, who enters her 29th season at the helm, brought in 2 promising freshmen to join a group of 16 returners, including 7 starters. The Mansfield Mountaineers open up the 2020 campaign when they travel to Glenville, West Virginia to compete in the Glenville State Tournament on February 22nd and 23rd. The Mansfield takes on West Virginia Wesleyan College in the opener. Now let's take a look at what else is coming up this week for Mansfield Athletics. Don't you go anywhere. Much more Mounties Midweek is coming up.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
This past Friday and Saturday, the men's track and field team was in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania to compete in the Bucknell Bison Open and Multi. We put a mic on Coach Mike Rohl in this edition of Mic'd Up.
Yeah, he ran 4:41, but I expect him to run. We'll see. I think he's going to run 4:33 today, but it's fine.
Here are your 8 finalists.
I think, Caden, I think it'll probably go okay, but just remember it's part of the plan, right? It's like I reminded Ramdy, it's like, remember what we came here to do. If you're going to go to conference, you've got to do the hurdles the day one, and you've got to be ready for the 4x4 the next day. So this is just, yeah, right? But it's not just that, it's about the mental preparation. So have a little more confidence in yourself and keep your technique, okay? So you look good. All right. Good, settle in, settle in. Stay on his shoulder, stay on his shoulder. 6. 2:17 at the half, 2:17 at the half. That's qualifying pace. He's gonna have to go solo though in this heat. When you're there, it's gonna go really fast.
I just went off so slow.
Yeah, it's okay. We have a lot of work to do. So, but you'll get there. It's another PR.
It is.
It's another PR. So how many PRs in a row is that?
It's like 4 or 5.
Right. Okay. So.
I just don't understand how I can run 15:50 for the 5K, but I can't go on a 4:30 for a mile.
Yeah, because maybe you're not built that way. We know you're a 5'10" guy, so this is always going to be a struggle for you. It took, you got to remember, it took Ryan 4 years to get fast.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true. He didn't go under 4:30 until he was a senior.
Right. But he ran really fast before that, and you've already run faster than he did at the same age.
Yeah.
You're way faster than him at the mile at the same age. You're young. You're a freshman. Don't be late to the finish. Wow. Back to trolling on Henry.
Wow, let me see that.
What's that? Oh, there you go. Get your number. All right, just win the race, get to the pole, win the race to the pole, win the race. The time will take care of itself. You win that and you'll hit qualifying. Come on, Mo! Come on, Mo! Get up, Mo! Come on, Mo! Oh, so close, so close! So close.
Heat number 5.
What was it?
Like 54, 54.6, 54.7.
Wasn't that hard?
Well, you didn't run it as hard as you could have. Get.
So I guess it's just different for everyone.
He's struggling too. He's struggling in different ways. This is pretty normal. But I want you to remember this conversation because in 4 years, when you're running 11 flat and you're running 22.5 and you're running 50 point, you're going to look back and say, wow, that was a freshman. Because the thing is, you can't see what I see because you haven't been through it. But I've already been through this 19 different times, over and over and over again. Where you're at now is not where you're going to be when you're a senior. And it'll seem incremental and it'll drive you nuts. And, just like I told Henry, he's running 7.15, 7.15, 7.15 in the middle of the season. You really can't assess college training and college performances until you go through a taper and do all the things that you do. Because in high school, you could race your way into shape, and you didn't work that hard. You probably ran more already now than you did in the last 2 years of your college career, or high school career. That's a huge adaptation process, and that's normal, right? Remember the Iron Keith Drummond, the story about him, the 56-second kid who ran 49 for me, right? Never missed a day of practice. You're just now learning how important being disciplined is. You knew it was important before and you had tried, but you didn't know what it really meant. Now you're just starting to figure that part out. So just keep figuring those things out and stay confident. Remember, it is worth it. So, okay? And for what it's worth, I have a lot of confidence in you. Respond! 107.85. That's good. That's good. When we go back, I'm going to show you the all-time list, and that'll put it in perspective for you. Okay. But 107.85 for your first time. Actually, it might be a freshman record, but I've got to double check it. But yeah, that was good. That's a hard race. Stay focused right there. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. We're doing what we need to do. So 70, so right now, that's crazy. He's going to go through the mile so fast. He needs to do this. This is what we need to do. Like, there has to.
He wanted to run 8:40.
He's going to be close.
Here comes another kick. Comes back to the Noah Hart. Hart right below first place. We'll have to wait and see.
That's how you do it. That's the step we were looking for. You stuck your nose in it. You went out hard. You died a little bit, but you didn't give up. 8:52. That's a huge PR. You realize that? 10 seconds in less than a month you've gained. We run that race more even in a championship, and you run 8:40. And you close in a 34.
Good job, bro.
Fastest time in the PSAC.
Close-knit, it's beautiful. Now, as we join UPMC, it just opens a whole new world.
Together, UPMC and Susquehanna Health are bringing life-changing medicine to North Central Pennsylvania.
UPMC brings extraordinary innovation to virtually every aspect of the work we do.
Exchanging ideas, sharing research, it's a tremendous opportunity to learn in real time with world-class experts.
Changing lives every day. UPMC Susquehanna.
From court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Away trips are an integral part of being a student athlete. Today, we take a closer look at the routine of men's basketball's Reilly Collins for a day in the life. Check it out.
How we doing? Reilly Collins here, men's basketball. Waking up nice and early, got morning practice, travel today, game tomorrow. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be a Mountie for the day. Mountaineer country, 7 a.m. Let's go. Practice is over. Time to go get some breakfast. Go to lower, show you what's up there. This is a dining hall. About to come get some breakfast. Head home, shower before my first class. Time for 10:30 class. Getting the team off. Gotta sit right in front. It's about noon. About to head into the library right now. Got a little bit of work I gotta work on before lunch, so I'm gonna head in here now. Time to go to upper for lunch. Time for my 1:30 class. Intro to public relations. Walk in now. Just got done with my last class of the day. Now I'm heading back up to the gym to go to the trainers. Got to get some rehab done on my back. So just got done with rehab. Just kind of hanging out in the locker room right now. Gonna head home here soon. We leave at 6 o'clock tonight for our game, so just kind of gonna hang out for a little bit, get some dinner, and head up here for the bus. So I'll see you soon. Just about 6 o'clock, about to hop on the bus, head down to Westchester. About a 4-hour trip down there. Time to get a win. Go Mounties. Mike Reilly here. On the road. On the road out to Westchester, just loaded up the bus, heading out now. Finally here, just got off the bus. Gonna get some food in us, get to our hotel rooms, hang out for the night. Here in the hotel room, finally finishing my day out. Gonna watch the Lakers game, remembering Kobe. Got some good eats from Chick-fil-A, so good end of the day, get a good night's rest, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it's about 7:45. About to hop up on the bus, go to our morning walkthrough, shoot around type of deal at Westchester. Got that for about an hour. Then we come back to the hotel for about 2 hours and hang out, go get some food, and head to the game. Stay tuned. Time for our early morning shoot around. Get in here for an hour, get some shots up, get warmed up. Shoot around's done. About to head to Dunkin', get a breakfast sandwich, head back to the hotel for a little bit till about noon, then go get some food and head to our game. Got the pregame meal, Panera bread. Go in here, get some goodies. Hanging out before the girls' game with Mike Rohl yet again. What a guy. Come up here, we play at 3. The girls are going right now at 1, so we'll probably head in at half, get changed and whatnot. So I'll see you then. Almost game time, getting changed in the jerseys. Let's go Mounties. Let's go, it's game time, getting changed for the game. Got Reilly right here. Got the team. Game day, Westchester University. Trevor English. Let's get it, game day. John Ward. Garrett Cook. We all in here. C. Simmons. Uh-oh. Yeah. Finally home. It's about 10 o'clock. Tough loss today to Westchester. I just got to bounce back, get back in the gym, get back to work. Thanks for following me around. It's been my pleasure to show you what it's like to be a Mountie for the day.
All part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
UPMC brings so much to the table. They're just a comprehensive visionary system.
UPMC is innovative and always on the cutting edge of technology.
Defining not only healthcare, but health.
Its expertise, its focus on patients and what is best for patients.
As UPMC, we're able to elevate the standard of care. Just a wonderful opportunity.
From court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
It is now time for Play of the Week. Last week, we had a battle between men's and women's basketball, and based on your votes, this was your winner. Yes, indeed, that was the Kira Merritt buzzer beater gets the win of Play of the Week from last week. This week, we have two plays, one coming from men's basketball, the other from track. The first one from Wednesday, Trevor English powering down low gets the finish on a day where he was unstoppable with 26 points to 18 rebounds. That play is against this Terrence Quaker running the 500 meter. He runs the 6th fastest time in school history and gets the second place finish. You vote on Twitter for which one of these plays is your pick for Play of the Week, and results, as always, will be revealed next week.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
From court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
That's going to do it for us this week, folks. To stay up to date on all things Mountaineer athletics, head over to GoMounties.com, and we will see you for Mounties Midweek next week.